Immortal Necklace. What it is, what it was, is how it's gonna be. We getting money. What it is, what it was, is how it's gonna be. We getting money. What it is, what it was, is how it's gonna be. We get money. What it is what it was, is how it's gonna be. We getting money.
Yo, we bike with a nice one tonight. Got a lot of things going on around here. Me and your boy. Party on the weekend. Young Mr. GTD himself. Krev in the cut.
Yeah, what it do?
Yo. 1 second. We're going to get it started tonight. We got some things going on. The big thing in the media right now is the girl KeKe Palmer, all on Usher nuts. Everybody been seeing it up and down the timeline. My man, what you think about a young GTD?
I think it's a wild situation because it got damn, this shit just made me cough. Wild situation though. That shit got so many layers to it. It really like cover every like major social media issue that men and women be on opposing sides of for a long ass time for real. That's why that shit so. Me personally, I don't think it's a problem with how she was. It's just a problem. He was on stage dressed like that.
Right.
Fucking with his work.
Most definitely. I forgot who
Coordinating with his voice.
Right. I forgot who it was. And if somebody said if a nigga sing to you as a body.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. And low key being fat.
Yeah, I mean,
reacted the way she was reacting.
Right. That's why I captioned it. That KeKe Palmer was on Usher nuts, and that was that was the biggest thing with the dude. Like for real, he did say the dress, and that's what set him up for disaster on the social media tip.
Come outright and be like, he could outright and be like that Usher had my girl on stage and me looking crazy like, because then niggas would have laughed at. But
yeah,
really
I mean, yeah, 100%, and he not really in a. Put it like this: it's cats that might feel a certain way if they could actually compete financially with Usher. A dude might still feel a certain type of way with Usher singing to his girl like that. You know what I'm saying? In that situation with her ass out. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. And I was telling somebody, I think if she was in like a club at like a appearance or something, and she was surrounded by 150, 200 normal niggas for real, he wouldn't give two flying fucks for real. But because it was Usher, and he was singing to her, and she had the home. I don't know if they was a homegirls or what, but they was egging her to fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
It was just I don't know if they was a homegirls or what, but they was egging her.
Exactly.
It was a bad setup though. I mean, I see
terrible setup.
Uzi and Ice Spice on there. What's the?
You said what's the correlation between it?
Yeah.
I mean the correlation is correlation between it. The fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Reverb.
the correlation is oh shit, had that shit on the Bluetooth. My bad. Oh, the correlation because last week chicks was cheering Lil what's Lil short name? JT. They was cheering JT on for acting wild over Uzi, basically Lil Susie Smurf, basically doing business. You know what I'm saying? Because he wrote the song with Ice Spice's name in it. First of all, that pissed her off, but that's doing business. You know what I mean? And he also got mad because he leaned into the photo opportunity with Shorty, and JT wasn't sitting next to her at that moment, sitting next to him at that moment, because I don't think she would have had a problem with the picture if she was next to JT and he was neutrally in the middle of them. You know what I mean? But he did the little lean in. But they cheered her on for acting crazy and jealous. So I guess it's cool. What I'm getting out of this is that it's acceptable for women to act crazy and jealous no matter where they at, no matter where the situation is. But a man, we supposed to keep our stoicism when it comes to any kind of jealousy or anything like that. I think that's what it's coming down to, y'all.
See that, and switch subjects. But I recently learned that it's socially acceptable for a female to tell a nigga that he can lose weight, but it's not socially acceptable for a man to tell a woman that it's lose weight.
Yeah, it's okay to make fun of a fat man. It just comes, if you want to go to the extreme of that shit, it's okay to make fun of a fat man. It's okay to call a man fat, call a nigga fat. You know what I mean?
You definitely can get away.
Yeah.
Now you still can get away with calling niggas fat and shit like that, but you can't really do that to women in movies no more.
Nah,
I ain't seen
not as
no
a
fat jokes in movies like in years.
you know you mean pertaining to a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it's
even when it's an actress like what's her name, Melissa McCarthy, and that's her whole shtick, they don't even really reference it like that.
They won't. She'll joke about it. She'll joke about it. So the person, the big woman is allowed to joke about it herself, but nobody else is allowed to joke about it. And if it is joked about, it's turned into a point about body positivity within the movie. Like it's going to be a point if somebody does make fun of the big person or the big girl for real. You know what I mean? Like
that's a fact.
That's damn near what the movie gonna be about, or that person's character.
Is that shit called My Spy? And I actually like that movie, but that's pretty much what that shit about. It's about her being fat and being unaccepted and finding comfortability in herself and becoming the best person, and then she ends up fucking
right, yeah. So I mean that's basically what all that shit come down to, yo. All of it come down to is a man is expected to handle his jealousy in a different way.
You can call me fat or whatever. That shit don't bother.
Yeah, I mean, because a man is expected to have thin skin. A man is expected to have thin skin, especially thick skin. Especially a big nigga about being big. Like he's supposed to be used to it by then. You know what I mean? On some bullshit. Back to what we was talking about. Before with that whole situation, and all the women online was referencing, talking about yo getting jealous on her Wi-Fi and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Yo jealous of his girl. All this other stuff, yo, like, yo, they wildin' man that out, yo.
Jealous on her Wi-Fi. They said he was jealous on her Wi-Fi.
Like basically, he on the internet on her Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's what they were saying.
I saw one that said, listening.
What'd you say, y'all?
It was a little post I
I
saw.
mean, I
They
caught you.
said he
I
should have
caught you
pulled
said.
up after the concerts, and then to make me wanna.
Oh, you talking about he should have? Oh, they were saying the boyfriend should have pulled
She
up.
should have.
Oh, she should have. Oh shit.
No, she should have pulled
Oh
up.
man. Right. I seen a real funny joint. They had the scene from the Five Heartbeats when JT was getting jealous of Flash and shit when Flash joined the Five Heartbeats and he was on stage. He said it said if Usher was singing to my girl, I would have grabbed the mic and turned it into JT. And then they had a little part of the video on there. I mean, you had to see it. It's funny as shit. Especially since that anybody who love the Five Heartbeats, that's they part of the movie. Like that shit is funny as shit.
Music playing in the background.
Yeah, I can hear everything going on in the background, vividly.
It's crazy.
Who's our googly eyed Facebook user here? Because last week. Who's our googly eyed Facebook user there? Is that our friend? Is that Latasha with the googly eyes? If so, you need to jump in on this for real, Latasha. Even if you just bring your audio in.
Nah, that's McFly.
Oh, that's McFly. Oh, okay. All right, I can see it. I can see it on my on my
McFly
phone
need to
now.
come in too. He real strong opinion doing this.
Yeah, McFly. Yo, you care to join the stream tonight, McFly?
Real strong opinionated about this.
We can make it happen in a minute, in a second, yo.
But,
Plus, we still a McFly, man. We still.
if I get y'all here tonight, I don't really want to do nothing but get y'all to give me the pause etiquette book.
Right. We might have to go over the proper pause protocol while we at it. Let me see. Let me get your invite guys.
It was saying pause. I hate y'all. Oh crap! Today was recycling day.
Hey McFly, I'm about to hit you now. Pause.
I'm about to hit you now. Pause. Y'all can't just have regular dialect. Y'all so invested in the pause game and ain't funny. Y'all like Neo and Mr. Anderson in the pause Matrix. I'm Morpheus or something. I'm trying to keep up, but I ain't.
Yo, I'm gonna have to say that that pause shit is spreading like wildfire, yo. Like Cam and Mace being having that show and that show expanding like that. The pause shit is expanding like crazy. Pause. You know what I mean?
Well, why you got pause to expand it?
Yo, if I gotta ask you, yo, yo, you in trouble if I gotta ask you that, yo.
I want the explanation.
Yo, if I gotta tell you that, yo, you in trouble.
Yo, what is expanded?
Yo, pause, nigga. Yo, damn, son.
Yo, I ain't got to pause the question.
Keep on asking it though, yo.
Yo, the question is valid.
Hey McFly, yo, I inboxed you, yo. Pause.
What?
Yo, you can't be inboxing a nigga, yo. Pause, yo. You can't be doing that, yo.
Wow. See, you can't inbox
Oh no, you can send digital. You can send digital messages to your homeboy via Facebook Messenger, but you can't be inboxing no nigga, yo. Can't be
Oh, okay. Can't find it. Yeah,
right. You just can't inbox, yo. There's only one place you in enter a box, yo. That's a woman, yo.
oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. See, that's some philosopher level product on it right there. I can't hit that. I got y'all PhD in that shit.
Yeah, man. But okay.
Hit the Joe button.
Hold up,
Oh,
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. We got a special guest tonight. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I gotta produce and what's the name at the same time. So sometimes it get a little delay in action sometimes. Okay, we got a special guest tonight. Young Paul's protocol ambassador himself. My man McFly. What's up, man?
what's up? What's up? What's up? What it
Yo,
is?
What it is, man?
How y'all feeling? Pause.
Yo, come on, yo.
Yo,
We
you
not
can't
never
ask
gonna get
another
nothing
man how he
accomplished.
feel, bro. That's
Yo,
crazy.
why you can't? I
That's
legitimately, I legitimately ask niggas how they feeling all the time, yo.
yo, that's crazy. You be wilding, bro. You don't ask another man how he feel, bro. That's crazy.
Yo, that's
Why
not a
you want to know
pause
how you
worthy
feel,
event.
bro?
Yo, what you
right,
mean,
yo.
yo?
Right,
Yo,
supposed to ask a man what he think, yo. What he think.
I gotta come back on here. 'Cause
Yo, but
this is this.
yo, you can't take the pause shit too literal, and that's the biggest thing. Pause, like when you who did it? Dame did a video with Math Hoffa a couple weeks
Why
ago,
my shit
and he
sideways?
explained it to the T. Like it's all a joke. Like when you take it serious, like yo, I'm a grown man, I don't gotta do it. Yo, you're not understanding. Like
Oh, I
it
don't
ain't
care. I find it
nothing to
funny.
really do about sexuality. Personally, it's like, oh, I wasn't even thinking like that. Like da 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 da. Like you say how you feeling all the time, but then somebody put the pause in there. It's like, oh shit, I didn't even think of it like that. That's all it is, bro.
That's all good. You know, I don't think too deep into it. It don't bother me. I'm comfortable in who I am.
Yeah, like
Pause.
I was telling somebody else, and for real, is not just I think you just said this is not just about sexuality either. It's anything soft. It's anything soft. That's really
Nigga
what it's
said
supposed to
pause
be.
about anything. Oh, that's crazy.
Nah, for real. That's if you really see this is what I'm saying, yo. I'm going off of the tree of the originators when it comes to the pause protocol. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And that's Cam
But
that's Cam and the dip and Jim Jones.
But you ain't pause soft.
Because soft pause is a part of the explanation and I missed it. You know what I mean? So if
soft
I if
pause.
I missed it, if I missed it, you supposed to bring it to my attention. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not
Did.
supposed to you're not supposed to be like, yo, why you ain't pause soft? You supposed to be like, yo, you know what I mean? And be like, yo, pause, yo. And then let me know what I missed because I would have missed it. You know what I mean? That's part of the game, yo.
That's part of the protocol.
That's part of the game is to catch, especially to catch the main nigga that's pausing shit in pauses, yo. That's like the main shit. But you're not supposed to be like, yo, but why didn't you have to pause soft? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That's like the biggest part of the game, yo. Is catching the main nigga that's pausing shit.
I need to understand the rules of the game. Like,
Yo, do I gotta tell you make up your own rules as you go along, yo? Do I got do I got do I got to sit do I got to sit here and tell you that you're supposed to find pauses where ain't no pauses, yo?
Yo, you always gotta be thinking pause related, bro. Like that's just how the game go. That's protocol.
yes, I say less.
That's the proper pause protocol, yo. You
That's
gotta
the
find a
proper
pause.
pause protocol. You know what I'm saying? Triple P, pause.
Right.
Worry about pause.
PPP.
Too many
Pause,
P's.
pause, pause.
Yes. Yes.
Y'all gotta pause that.
Oh, I'm about to give this to Brad.
Pushing
That's
P.
too many P's.
That was too many P's. PPP. Pause.
Oh, said that's too many P's. That's crazy. That's another way. That's another way to get somebody on a pause shit. You just be like, "Yo, that's crazy." He just keeps saying it over like that's crazy.
Right.
They'd be like, "Oh, he keeps." Ah, shit. It's this guy. Like, all right.
This
Yo said that's too many
this KeKe
P's.
situation.
Yo, I mean, somebody said
Yo, that's
somebody said that the
it's
dude was
spitting with
wrong
you.
for going on Twitter, and I'm like, well, if he felt disrespected in public, why is it this like you gotta deal with it in a private type shit? Like, no, like I'm gonna say what I gotta say in public because the disrespect was in public. We gonna air that shit out. Like, fuck it. Now everybody want to jump on the bandwagon. I mean, generally speaking, we don't give a fuck. Nobody really cares. It's just
It's
another
a,
like
it's a
Russell
talking point.
Sierra situation.
Right.
Yeah, like so nobody really cares. People gonna do what they're gonna do regardless. People just bored. The submarine shit went away. That's the biggest thing now. Pause. So it's like, all right, Usher sing that somebody brought every week. Now we care because it's KeKe. Like, come on now, bro. Nobody really care. It is funny. The Boondocks connection is funny though.
What's that? What's the Boondocks connection?
They had an episode where Usher was like taking dudes, girls just by singing to them for real. I forget the guy name on the show, but I'll post the link.
Did he
Pause.
do Let It Burn or whatever it was?
Yeah, it
Uh,
was one of them Usher songs, and he took that man wife. He
Oh,
took that
well,
man wife just by singing.
I probably did see it. I got to be refreshed on it and watch it again though.
that's wow. That's one of the few Boondock show. I mean, episodes I just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I was telling Craig, yo, that Five Heartbeats gift meme video was funny as shit.
Which one?
They had one where nigga holla if Usher singing to my girl like that, I'm grabbing that mic and I'm turning into JT. You know, remember the scene
Oh,
with JT
that's crazy, bro.
with JT
That's
with
crazy.
JT and Flash and
Yo
just
said, I'm
ah
grabbing the
yeah.
mic and turn it into JT. Yo, that's what make it funny, yo. You know, like, oh, like that's
But yeah, I'm just repeating what the meme said though. Pause. Pause back the
I'm
explanation.
grabbing the mic and turning it into JT. That's crazy,
JT from the
yo.
Five Heartbeats.
but but yeah, I mean, JT ain't really get no slack for throwing that phone at Uzi like that.
Oh no, but that's not the JT I'm talking about. I'm talking about JT from the Five Heartbeats.
Oh.
I'm talking about from the Flash and the Five Horsemen. I mean
Oh,
from
he
the
doing house thing. Nah,
when
that's what's
Flash joined the Five Heartbeats, and Flash turned into the lead singer, and JT was getting jealous. So you remember he was singing to the chick in the front row, the just in case shit, the just in case.
yeah, that's
Pause.
the craziest. Like that's one of the most memorable cinematic scenes of all time.
Right. So that was the gift that dude was going to turn into JT if Usher was singing to his girl like Flash was singing to the girl in the front row.
Like I'm on a spill now. I'm going back watching hella old movies. Like I just finished watching More Money. The other day I watched Little Shop of Horrors. I didn't know that plant was an alien the whole time, bro.
What?
The whole time I did not know that alien. I mean that plant was an alien. I just thought it was a monster or something like that. So
Yeah, nah, yo, that's like in the beginning of the flick, yo. Like that's the whole setup, yo.
yeah, like and then they put it on a they put it was low key racist because they got it from a Chinese dealer or some shit like that. Like it was, but a lot of stuff you missed, even with like Back to the Future. Like people didn't really care when I was talking about it, but like Doc was Doc was elbow to elbow with Libyan terrorists and shit like that. That's how he got the plutonium. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like you don't even pick stuff like up like that when you watch it as a kid, but as an adult, you like, oh, he was really out here.
I mean,
That's what got killed at the time.
Rambo was rocking with the Taliban in part 3. That's why they don't show that shit that much.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that's he was fighting with the Taliban, yo.
It is funny that they skipped 3. I always see 1, 2, and 4. I don't ever really see 3 like that.
Yeah, because he was fighting with the Taliban on that motherfucker.
I might go back and watch that next. The Rambos, but yeah, back to the KeKe joint. Like I mean, she was swoon, and it's tough to see your woman get swoon like that, and then people gotta realize when you dating somebody, whether you man or woman, when you dating somebody and they the star, it's tough, bro. Like because everybody attention is on the star. Like, oh my god, it's so and so and so and so. They
I
don't even give a
think,
fuck about you.
not to interrupt, but I think that he would have gotten more of a positive reaction if he would have showed his genuine jealousy about what was going on. You understand what I'm saying? Even if he put a funny edge on it, you know what I mean? Like a crying laughing type thing. Like this crying laughing emoji is real type thing, but we'll put on there like, damn, Usher singing the rest of my girl clothes off or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think he would have got a different type of reaction. I don't remember Bill Murray being
I
real
think
like that.
it was just his turn. Pause. Like that's how it is. That's how Twitter work. Like sometimes it's just your turn, shorty. Like I don't know. To be honest, I don't care about it so much that I didn't even really read what he wrote. Like I think he wrote something, and I just gathered the sentiment of what he wrote based on what everybody else was responding to. What he said really don't even matter because it's really between them. He just needed a portal to express himself, and now all of a sudden everybody on it pause like, oh my god, he shouldn't be da da da. Like, bro, you can't tell nobody how to deal with that level of stress or embarrassment or jealousy because half these dudes don't got nobody that's going out like that doing that type of stuff. They really don't.
Right.
That
That acquires that much attention when she goes out. Like that's another thing. You know what I mean? Dealing with, you know what I mean, a chick that's going to naturally draw that type of attention even if you're not trying real hard, even though that dress says you're trying hard, but you know what I mean, though. Like
yeah. The dress was definitely scandalous. Like, and then she did the turnaround. It was a bit much. Pause. It was a bit much.
she was performing and she was on your nuts, pause. You know what I mean?
And like they showed another video where she was in the crowd and her mouth was just open for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like she was wilding. She was hockey wilding.
Usher can smash. That's all it come down to.
And
Every man saw that Usher could smash his girl, yo, and he felt that shit to his fucking core of his soul.
it's ironic. It's ironic that Joe Button, he went with his girl like a month or like early this year, and that exchange was like he had to dap Usher up real hard. Pause. Like, yeah, I'm here, nigga. Like, what's up? Da 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 da. And this girl was still like up dancing, but because he was dead, it was like Usher had to address
What you
Joe
say?
Button, and he couldn't like he wasn't pelvis to pelvis with Joe Button girl.
Right.
You could tell if Usher and this girl was in a room together, she fold. He could
100%.
he
A
couldn't
hundred.
let Joe couldn't let his girl go to that concert by herself.
Right.
Not at all. Not at all. And I mean the game is a game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the good thing is on Joe's behalf is he's always been that type of dude anyway to be at an Usher concert with his girl. You know what I mean? So
Really?
that's yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
Joe Button is the model pictures with his girl nigga and shit. You know what I mean? With outfits on nigga and shit.
Model.
I go to an Usher concert with my girl.
No, I'm just saying it, but it's a lot of niggas that won't go to an R&B concert, yo. There's a lot of niggas out here who pause. There's a lot of niggas out here who pause in R&B concerts, yo.
Pause and R&B guy. Man, go man. Life ain't. So so a chick I'm dealing with, her mother is a huge LL Cool J fan. Long story short, LL Cool J came to Baltimore to perform, and she got the video from like 10 years ago when she went on stage and was like getting swooned by LL Cool J.
Right.
So I'm like, I mean, that's pause.
No, I just like fucking with y'all.
Yeah,
Oh,
but plus Crav has to be quiet. Oh yeah, my man Shannon. What's up, Shannon? He said, "And our homegirls ain't shit either, egging her on. They be part of the problem too, enabling hoism. That's a fact. But Crav, stay out of every LL Cool J conversation, yo. From now until positivity, yo. You got to stay out of every LL Cool J conversation, or I'm gonna bring up why you're a LL Cool J fan, yo.
That's not why I'm an LL Cool J fan, though. It's just one of the things that came from me being an LL Cool J fan.
That might be worse.
Whoa, what are we doing? What happened?
Pause yourself and tell him, yo. Pause yourself and tell him, yo.
I'm not pausing myself to say this because because I was a child and I was impressionable. I was growing up. I used to see LL lick his lips. Pause.
Whoa, what is going on? What is going on, bro? I would just like, you going into a story of how you became a fan of LL Cool J. You're like, yo, I was young.
No, it's not a story about how I became a fan. I was already a fan. It just happened from watching them for real.
Whoa.
Anyway,
He still ain't.
I'm not even saying nothing.
You gotta finish this shit, yo.
I'm not finishing it. It's over. It's the story.
You gotta finish this. Yo, you can't leave it where you left it at, yo. Do you know where you left it at, yo? Do you know where you left this shit at, yo?
Yo said I was impressionable. You know, LL Cool J used to lick his lips. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm trying to tell a story. I'm just trying to tell a story.
You gotta elaborate, bro.
Yo, I'm just trying to tell a story. You feel me?
Okay.
I was a young kid. I seen that nigga licking his lips on TV, so I started licking my lips when I was young. That's why I lick my lips to this day.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Yo.
Yo, that's a light skin thing, yo. That's really light. You just proved like your ultimate light skinnedness, bro. Like, that's crazy work.
Yo, I feel like y'all making this way more than what it need to be.
Bro, you should, like,
if I'd have said, listen to me though. If I'd have said, oh, I rolled up my pants leg when I was younger because of him, or I wore an eye patch because of Nelly, niggas wasn't bad at the eye.
That's
it
different,
was something
yo.
from somebody I used to see on TV all the time.
That's different, yo.
And it did work.
I don't know, bro. You said you was a fan of him because he licked his lips, though. That's different.
Nah, see, that's what you gathering. That's what you gathering. You try to take it somewhere that it's not. See, that's the problem with you.
Yo, this is why you can't get in no more LL Cool J conversations, yo.
Yo said I was a fan of the way he
lips. Yo, he said that's why LL. He said that's why LL top 10 rapper all time, yo.
That's why.
He said that's why, yo.
So this what we doing? so this what we doing? I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that this what we doing before we go there.
I'm going off what you said, bro. Like,
say less. Like, let's show.
Yo,
Yo,
yo, my
hey,
man said,
Joe. All right.
I really like the way he licked his lips, so I
Yo, I
became a
never
fan.
said that. That never came out my mouth, yo.
Oh, pause. Um, I thought that was. I thought you was telling why you became a fan of LL Cool J.
No, it happened. It happened over the course of me being a fan. Like, you know,
Okay, it
just a
just improved your
mannerism I had
fandom.
been picked up.
It
No, it
just
didn't. It didn't do nothing to it. Like, it didn't make me more of a fan or less of a fan or whatever the case is. Like,
you gotta
yo,
love who
that's
you want to
all
love.
right.
Be
Say
who
less.
you want to be with.
Be who
Somebody
I
said,
want to be with. What?
that's the Ray J line, yo.
Yo,
People don't never remember that line,
yo,
yo.
you
I
the
got,
illest
I
dude in
got,
the history. Yo,
y'all don't remember when Ray J said that shit, yo? When he
Nah,
kicked off the
yo.
Breakfast Club, when he kicked off, I think he was beefing with Fabulous back then, and
Right,
he
right,
was
right,
like,
right.
"Yo, I got gay thugs in L.A. and they'll come and fuck him and all this other shit, but I don't
Yeah, I
got
remember
nothing
that.
against gay people. Love who you wanna love, be with who you wanna be with." Yo, that shit was funny. Yo, it was a classic moment in hip hop culture.
I
Yo, where the
just,
comments go at,
y'all disrespectful. That's all that matter. Yeah, I
bro? I'm
mean,
not. It's your world, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
like
bitches now though. You know what I'm saying?
that. That's
Yo, you
wild.
wearing a letter P hat, yo?
It's a Phillies. I mean, it's a Pirates hat, yo.
Yo, the King P. That's crazy. Yo, the King of P.
I gotta pause my hat.
Yo, somebody said something about. Oh yeah,
Yo,
Bill
he
Murray
said I
was
gotta
acting
pause
crazy
my
in
hat,
that movie
yo.
Top of Horrors, bro.
Yo,
Bill
so
Murray
when you
was acting crazy.
hold up though, so when I said the three P's was a pause, you said that's crazy. So that mean that it was pausable.
No. You said the three P's was a lot.
Now I said it was
You said
pause,
you said
and you
that's
said that's crazy.
you said there was a lot of P's. You said something like there was too many P's, or it was a lot of P's, or too many P's, and I was like, that's crazy. It
But
was
I got one P on my head, and it's funny.
that's crazy.
Yo,
That's
where you got the P
crazy.
at, son?
Wow.
What?
Yo, you see how anything can get just go there. Pause. Like you're wearing a Pirates hat, and now you gotta pause it because you're wearing a capital P on his head. Like the game is a game. You know what I'm saying? You're not from Philly. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's just what you want to wear today. And you're entitled to wear what you want to wear.
This
You gotta
Pittsburgh,
pause. Proper pause protocol. That's the name of the episode.
Pittsburgh.
Yo, we don't fuck with Pittsburgh though, yo. Like that's poor etiquette.
What you mean? We don't like the Steelers. Y'all don't give time for doodles about the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Which is true.
Like,
I don't fuck with Pittsburgh at all.
yo,
You know what I'm
never
Yeah,
saying?
in my life since
I,
I've
I
ever been wearing this hat has anybody ever stopped me and been like, "Yo, you a Steeler fan?"
I mean, it's
Or
not a
nah,
Steelers hat though.
or be like, "Yo, you can't wear that. It's Pittsburgh." You the first person
yeah,
to ever
yeah.
say that.
I have absolutely no problem with Pittsburgh beyond football season.
I
Like
mean,
Pitt,
I feel you. I ain't mad at you
Yeah,
for
like
not,
I don't like the Steelers.
having beef with Pittsburgh in general, but it's one of those like, you know what I'm saying? For me, how I look at the game, Pittsburgh can go fuck off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel it. You know, you get, but again, love who you want to love and be with who you want to be with. If you want to part time love Pittsburgh, that's fine, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Up,
said love.
it's
I said
up
I
and
ain't
it's
got.
stuck with me in Pittsburgh, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? To the core. Them
It's what
colors is
and it's
crazy,
what
though.
with you and who?
Pittsburgh.
But what you say before that?
What I say?
You said it's up and it's stuck. Pause.
To the core though.
I mean,
like,
Damn, son.
like,
To the whole core, yo.
that's crazy. That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
I'm
Yo,
just saying
you gotta be
what you
you
said to
gotta
me
be
earlier.
careful.
The game is the game.
you gotta be careful too with pause protocol because you can't do a poor pause moment. Like if something not really pause worthy, you be like pause. That's a side pause. Like bro, what you mean? Like
You
that's a,
telling
that's a
me you
fact.
saying it's up and it's
And
stuck,
it's
not
stuck
pause?
to the core though.
Like you're not going that's crazy your way
Nah,
out of this one.
nah, you're not this crazy way out of that
Fair
one, son.
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. The game is a game. The game is a game. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just me in the
wild.
group before that night. One movie I never visited. I only remember. Well, who the Facebook user? Why some people come up
There's a
as
whole
Facebook
bunch of
users?
them. Because
Because
Shannon the only person, or Shannon and Mark the only two on Facebook. I mean on YouTube.
yeah, you for some reason because I'm streaming to different platforms at the same time. For some reason, Facebook don't comes up with Facebook user. You gotta go through a different link. They gotta do some extra shit to come up on Facebook, or they can just go on YouTube or Twitter or Twitch or something.
All right, you'll call me Bacardi McFly. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know how we got there.
Pause.
What's pause about that?
It's weird for him to call you
It's weird.
Bacardi. Why would he call you Bacardi?
That's crazy word.
Yeah, you gotta pause. You gotta pause a funny nickname, yo. Like that I on it and that E, that Bacardi on the end, like sound a little weird, yo. You right,
Yeah,
yo.
like, I mean,
Yeah,
You
niggas
right,
don't
yo. You
drink
gotta pause
Bacardi.
that, yo.
That's crazy.
I'm learning the game.
Yeah, it takes some time. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Y'all letting y'all girl get on stage at a performance though?
No.
Nah.
I ain't even really lie to myself.
I tell you. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
that ain't why we came.
Yo, the finish
Pause.
shorty mother went backstage. Like she had to go backstage. So yo, so the dude, I guess, I mean they still with each other now. Yo had to get on stage and go backstage with shorty. Like, nah, you not. Yo, that's crazy, bro. You don't let your girl go upstage with LL Cool J, yo. At the time, like
Not if
90%
she
of
been
his
a fan for as long as she been a fan for or whatever. Like
I don't give a damn. I don't
Plus,
give a damn. Go buy the album.
plus LL fuck fans. Pause.
Facts. That's a fact. Female fans. Yes.
LL he's known for it. You know what I mean? He's going to do something to somebody. Yo, pause. You know what I mean?
Yo. I mean, it's given for the street vibes if you want to get on stage with a performer like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's really revealing who the fuck you are. Like I had this chick one time, right? And ultimately it ain't worked because her whole vibe probably ultimately, you know what I mean, by the time it was over, it's like I can't fuck with shorty. But we was playing the celebrity
Crush game.
I guess celebrity crush, celebrity hall pass game or whatever, which, you know what I mean, I really don't subscribe to, you know what I mean? Because
Really?
like shorty like or if I met Allen Iverson, you know what I mean, she going smash, you know what I mean? If it, you know what I mean, in my mind, you know what I mean, would Allen Iverson really want this bitch anyway, but you know what I mean?
yo,
What, yo?
you say, you know what I mean, at least 13 times in that 3 sentence paragraph. That shit gotta be a record, yo.
It's not. It can't be. Nah, trust me. It's been more.
Yo, you said
It's
it
been more
at
than I mean.
almost every word, yo. You was like, shorty, now I mean, she was wilding, now I mean.
All right, let us continue, and thank you for bringing that to my attention, sir. And where we at? Oh, Allen Iverson and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, Allen Iverson ain't that far out of reach for a chick to bump into at the Roots picnic or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, he really not that far out of reach. So basically, you saying that you would cheat on me.
But it's just a fantasy, shorty. You wilding.
No, I'm not wilding.
No. I'm talking about the chick. Like,
Oh yeah.
like some stuff, like, beloved, keep it to yourself. Like, For
Yeah,
real.
just keep this shit. But you wouldn't hit it. You wouldn't hit Rihanna.
No,
Like, yo, I ain't gonna get the Rihanna, shorty. But if I could hit Rihanna, I'm probably. I mean, you gonna be out of my reach at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? That's the type. And I really said that shit, yo. Like, it's just not realistic to me. I can't think that unrealistic. You know what I'm saying?
I think we get super far away from like everybody, like
Hey, Tasha.
What's going on?
women. Yes.
Wait, my bad. What you saying?
Hold on, kids. Hold on. Hello.
Yeah.
I forgot what the fuck I was saying.
We was talking about
Oh
the.
yeah. All right. So in terms of like, I don't have an earpiece with me. Hey Brucey. Hey Crab. Hey argumentative one. Okay. Um. But yeah, like everybody want to be equal. We're not equal. Like you saying what I want to smash Rihanna in response to you wanting to smash AI is not the same. Like the responsibility of me and you are two totally different things. Um, I've been on other podcasts and other groups where like group discussions where it's like you say men and women are not equal, and it's like, oh my god, da 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 da, and it's like, but when I explain it, it makes sense. We're not equal. That doesn't mean you're less valuable. We just have different roles.
Right.
And I'm saying like you have to be in the kitchen washing the dishes, but what I'm good at is not what you good at, and
Right.
vice versa. Stop trying to match everything that a guy does because you can't match my energy. You can't. You can get away with a whole bunch of stuff. I can't see men can't do everything a woman can do, and women can't do everything a man can do. So don't ask me would I smash Rihanna if she was right in front of my face. Cause you would want to smash me even more if I smash Rihanna. Probably. Chances are, if I had Rihanna as a body, I probably accomplished a certain level of riz or a certain level of status in life. That
Exactly. That's the point I was making to her. Like I would have to put in so much, or something would have had to happen so miraculous in my life. Maybe some great windfall of money or something like that. But something would have to happen, or I would have to do something to get to a certain point. That means I put in enough work to where as though Rihanna would consider me at that point. You understand what I'm saying?
right.
You just gotta be in the right place at the right time, and AI's known to drink, so you might look even better than you look at the moment. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
Like all the women gotta do is breathe. And
exactly.
got riz. Like men gotta, I gotta do this. And Chris Rock said it on his special. Like, but it was right on point. If Beyonce was working at Burger King, she could still book Jay-Z.
Uh-huh.
But Jay-Z gotta be a billionaire to maintain Beyonce. Like, that's just how the game go.
Now, hypothetically,
Craft dip.
no, he's still there. Now, hypothetically, there are some niggas out here that are dead broke that can hypothetically hit Beyonce because she might choose that person physically. There are a group of what my man Dat Boy Will call him on YouTube. Shout out to Dat Boy Will. Specimens, pause. You know what I mean? There's a group of niggas that are just straight specimens. They don't have to say a thing. They just gotta walk down the street. You know what I mean? There's a group of niggas that are on bad bitch level, pause. You know what I mean? If that make any sense to you.
They outliers. They outliers.
Yeah, they outliers. That's what I'm saying. There's a group of them. Example. You remember the cat that was
Yo.
the mugshot nigga.
Yeah.
He went from mugshot to fucking royalty, yo.
Facts.
Now I'm not saying he's fucking royalty. He literally went from a mugshot to fucking a royal, yo, in some country, yo.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Specimen,
Facts.
pause. You know what I mean? So there are some outliers. You know what I mean? Like the niggas when they put in AI, like they put in the little AI drawing program, you know what I mean, of the ideal man, you know what I mean, and you get all these different motherfuckers from around the world that look almost exactly the same and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a group of them niggas out here, yo. You know what I mean? And I have what you call that shit though? Like when you cross section the shit, you're not really in one section, and but you halfway in another section. You know what I mean? You kind of like
hybrid.
no, not even hybrid, yeah, but it's almost like an estuary. You know what an estuary is, right?
Nah,
All right,
I can kind of gather what it is based on how you're explaining it, but
the estuary is where two bodies of water meet. Fresh water and salt water. So it's one point where the water's mixing right there, and they kind of like cross each other. But once you cross that point, it's salt water over there and it's fresh water over there. I've swam
like
in the
that
middle.
in the Gulf, right?
Say again.
I think it's like that in the Gulf.
Yeah, it's different places where it's like that at. You know what I mean? Well, that I've been in the estuary before. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I've experienced that the specimen life. You know what I mean? Partially. You know what I mean? I could say that. You know what I mean? But I've also but I've also felt like an incel before. You know what I mean? So I could say I felt every spectrum of all of that shit. You know what I mean? I just felt like that before. Wasn't really that, but I felt like I can almost see what they can feel. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Like, I mean, I feel you. Pause. I feel you. I feel you. What is a tweener?
Twin is not the word I'm looking for. But that applies also. You know what I mean? Everything we said applies, but it just wasn't the term I was looking for. It's almost like the cross section. I forgot what it's called. Yo, it's a specific word that I'm looking for that I'm going to use when I figure it out. You know what I mean?
But yeah, you're right. It's definitely dudes that are outliers, or um, they have they don't have to be that guy in terms of like accomplished and well dressed and all this other stuff to bag women. Some women will just fold for certain men,
Right.
and that's a fact. But
Sound like y'all
like
describing
that's a
me.
very low percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times a chick just gotta have a chick can have like just a fat ass and be like top 10 in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
she is one of the most sought after pieces of work in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how the game go.
And then beyond even the hood, she'll still get attention just for the ass. Like she might not be getting marriage proposals, but she'll be getting attention for that ass. And while we on the subject, I'm just gonna segue for a second to the lack of meaning of a chick being engaged and never getting married. You know what I mean? Yo, a chick that been engaged 4 times, yo, or 3 times, like chicks really will use that shit like it's a flex, yo.
Yeah, like I think that's hand in hand with like when women be like, yeah, every dude that I mess with, they always come crawling back, da 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 da. Shorty, that's not a flex.
Right.
It's
Yo,
not. It's
an
not.
engagement flex, yo, is not nearly as bad, but that's damn near like flexing about having an abortion, yo. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like a half a marriage, like half, like you didn't get married, you ain't had a baby. Like that's like a shorty saying, I could have had like 3 babies before. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, shorty, you didn't have 3 babies before though. Like talking about I've been engaged. You know what I mean? That don't mean nothing, no.
If you got engaged 4 times and never got married, that's crazy work. Like, what happened each time? It sounds like you was spun out, and before and before you got married, like the jig was up.
Or she might just been then flaked out because she couldn't handle the fact that she was about to not be able to be a whore no more.
The game is a game. It's an ugly game. Let's be clear. The game is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like
What
the
who
question
who
is,
who
did you keep
calls
married?
off the most engagements? We all know who initiates the most divorces. Who calls off the most engagements? Do you think? Because I don't know the statistics because it can't, that shit can't be recorded because there's no records of that shit.
Right. I would think that most men call off most engagements. Most women call off or initiate the divorce. I would think most men because like most men have to deal with the investment part of like the wedding and all this other stuff, and they're still like validating the woman for that lifetime commitment.
Right.
Um, most women are like driven to like they just want to have that moment of being a bride. They
Yeah.
don't even want to be a wife; they just want to be a bride.
Yeah. I can't get married anyway because I don't like I don't run into no chicks who father can pay for a wedding, yo.
That's crazy. I feel you. I mean,
My
you
because my father paid for his daughter wedding.
like you know,
You know what
it's
I mean? Like so like for real, like I can't like these chicks want that traditional shit. You want to get married, so you know what I mean. It's tradition. Is a little more tradition than you think it is. You understand what I'm saying? So unless somebody can meet my standard, because I'm allowed to have standards. You understand what I'm saying?
hmm
Because me and my people, we'll pay for the honeymoon, and I'm gonna end up paying for the goddamn marriage. You know what I'm saying? So if I can't find one, and lucky I don't require a dowry. You're lucky I don't require that.
a what?
You doing the 1900s?
A dowry, yo.
I don't know. That's above me. What's that?
A dowry is something that makes it worth me taking their daughter.
Mm.
I said, what you in the 1900s?
So whether it's some livestock, some land,
Oh,
you know, maybe a check or
I mean,
something. You know what I mean?
I feel you in the validate having all those validations to get married to a chick because marriage in itself is just not a sensible idea. You gotta have a wedding to get married. That's your personal requirement. I don't understand the question.
Oh no,
Go on 10 goats.
my fucking right, yo. 10 goats, yo.
Make it 11. Pause.
Yeah. Long as you know a couple of them female, a couple of them male, we good. You know what I mean?
Like
That's a
what you
herd, nigga.
saying? What you saying is actually making a lot of sense because being married it's like the burden is all on the man. Like all the woman had to do is exist, put a pretty dress on, and in this era, it's like they're not required of anything else. There's always that standard and requirement for men. There's never like a standard or requirement for women to be anything or do anything. You can't even do the wife swap show no more because I'm pretty sure that would be super chaotic now.
You can't do what?
The wife swap. Remember they did that wife swap show on ABC
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be super chaotic now. Like, shorty, you ain't doing nothing. Like, you ain't doing nothing. Like, yeah, like it's different, bro. Like, but it's the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did the marriage thing. Probably won't ever do it again. Like, you gotta come with some shit. Like, you got to, you got to, like, going through that experience and like understanding, like, yo, you can, and then if it dissolves, then you gonna need all this from me in order to sustain. Da da da. Like, yeah, the man take all the burden in the marriage, in my opinion.
and I do know a shorty that lost when she got a divorce. Like she lost. You know what I mean? But that's because she was making more money than the dude was, considerably more money than the dude was, and they was living in Maryland. You know what I mean?
We going on 15 years strong off courthouse marriage. No way. Proud of you, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh,
And I would love that, but I also know that most most chicks want a wedding.
They don't want a marriage.
Yeah, I mean, you got some that want both, but you know, define yourself one. Like I had a chick that would go to the courthouse, but I didn't want to marry her.
You huh? What?
I had a chick that would accept going to the courthouse for a
Oh,
wedding,
but she wasn't the one. But she
but
wasn't the one. She was like,
yeah,
I'm cool with. All right, yeah,
yeah,
okay. Um, yeah, some are cool with it. Um, but I think at a certain point, you still got that. Like a chick I dealt with, she didn't have no kids, and she was cool because I was like, I'm not having no more kids. So if you're in your 30s as a woman and you don't have kids and you know somebody that's already got kids and they're not having more kids, you can say you cool, but I could tell that she like the opportunity came, she will want to have kids.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was like she knew she couldn't get it out of the person she was dealing with, so it wasn't even worth the fight. She was just down to be with the person that she was with at the time.
Okay.
So, so the girl, I would say 95% of women, if it made sense, they would want to have a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
They would want to have a wedding. But weddings are stressful. I got to shoot a wedding in a couple weeks, which is funny. But weddings is some stressful shit for no funny, for no reason. But yeah, bro. Don't let your girl go to Usher concert.
Don't let your girl go to Usher concert.
That man,
Don't let your girl go to Africa. Don't let her go to
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Jamaica is up. Pause. Still, they don't have no coupe over there, shorty. I went one time, bro. Yo, I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is. I went with a couple chicks to Jamaica a couple years ago, and because I'm not like with the chicks or whatever, right? So they took we doing the horseback riding joint shit, pause, and they set it up to where one of the girls was on one of the horses, and he had to take her away in a front of the pack. And I'm like, bro, they are so thirsty over there, bro. Like, if I wasn't here, imagine like how much more in depth they would have went for. Like they intersection junction conversions.
He's still talking about what we was talking about earlier.
Yo, delayed. Yo,
I'm the same way, yo. So I get it. It wasn't any of those words though.
Damn.
It'll come to me at a
Back on what Bruce was thinking of.
yeah. It'll come to me later at the ball last time and shit.
But yeah, I don't. You been to Africa?
Nah, not yet. My parents actually going soon for real. No, I haven't been yet.
I heard there's a lot to get there, like the shots you gotta get, and
Yeah,
I ain't for no 18-hour flight.
yeah.
That's just part of
That's
it.
a rough one.
It's like 15. Your insurance don't even cover the shots that you gotta get, like your immunization shots that you gotta get before traveling over there. So it's like $15,000 to $2,000 just for the shots to qualify to go over there for real. Like I ain't there yet. Maybe when I hit 40, but nah, not now.
Yeah, nah, I haven't been. I mean, it was a while where it was a while where I didn't want to go, and that was just off of somebody else's experience, you know what I mean? But it's something that I'll do one day, like you said, but just not now, just not now.
But for sure. Yo, where Crave at? What he smoking at? 91%.
Yeah.
I stay.
No,
Yeah,
I'm right.
you're still right there. Hey, any updates on niggas say Wemby got boofed on? Somebody said he got boofed on.
The game is a game.
About to say I ain't checked none of the summer league stuff yet. I don't really be checking for it too heavy.
All right, but we still gonna
Keep going.
and get to a little bit. 'Cause they got some highlights up from the Portland and Rockets game, and I wanted to see what was up with my man Scoot and Amon Thompson anyway.
I think it was Ghana, Mark.
What was you saying about
Mark, yeah, Mark just threw the question out for the 2K for shots. I think it was Ghana that the person went to.
Okay.
The game is game.
Yo, Britney Spears getting smacked.
Yeah, that was that's classic actually, y'all. That's like just some classic TMZ action, y'all.
Like all this shit for like a South Park. They used to tell Boondocks episode.
Up front, and Jay Huff, a 7-footer out of Virginia, just jumps center.
This is the matchup we want to see right here.
Then Thompson against Scoot Henderson. Eason, who really impressed in Vegas last year, had himself a pretty good rookie season. And of course, Houston, a big free agent signing period as Scoot Henderson knocks home. That's a miss out on the wing by Cam Whitmore, rookie from Villanova. Down floor, Murray converts. And like his brother Keegan, rebounded by Jabari Walker, who had himself a really good rookie season for a Portland team that finished 13th in the West.
Just
Shaden
jumped up
Jordan
and knocked that thing down. I'm anxious to see how they play Thompson on ball screens. If they continue to go underneath him, he will get to the basket.
He's got some moves.
Damian Lillard to help you navigate. There it is. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Boom.
Murray for three. Cashes in.
That looks familiar. Get behind the ball. Shot ready. Scoot. Get the.
Yo, he gonna be tough, yo. Yo, he was a steal, yo.
I told niggas Scoop won't be the one.
No. I'm not talking about Scoot as a steal. I'm talking about Keegan Murray's brother, yo. His twin brother. Yo. Yes, yo. He left-handed, yo. He might end up being better, yo.
What's his name? Keelan Murray.
Keelan, something like that. But no, he got a more regular type name, yo. Like
Keith Murray.
That would be funny. But no, he left-handed, yo. He might end up better, yo.
I don't know. Keegan Murray got bad.
Whitmore underneath. Huff outside, answers with a three.
University of Virginia was part of a national championship team.
He could shoot it from outside,
Scoop.
too. How about
Easy.
rocking the basketball on the reverse.
Using the rim right there against the shot blocker.
Cam Whitmore through contact and one.
Speaking of
Both of these teams had great drafts, yo.
grown men,
Yes.
understand what do I have to do to help our team win and champion that role. Younger guys are still learning all those things.
Three-pointer is good. Tari Eason, especially the Rockets, have more than half the roster is 23 years or younger in Houston. Now they're getting a little bit older with their acquisitions. Wow, a lot of oohs and ahs for Scoot Henderson. Scoot has hit his first three shots.
Nice.
Good look at the three, missing that side. Tari Eason with the outlet.
This is where he's really good.
Woo.
Thompson drawing the foul, and one.
Now you got Tari Eason, who's an elite defender.
Yes,
This
he
will be
is.
interesting.
You said something, yo?
No, I was saying it was something else I wanted to talk about. I can't think about what it was for real.
Yeah, but I would say that Jalen Green is expendable in Houston, yo. He's expendable in Houston. I sent him.
Get through the screen, couldn't, and wide open for Scoot Henderson, who buries another triple.
There'll be a lot of pull-ups from Repair.
I think Amon Thompson might be better than him already, yo. I know it's a big jump out there. Shorty been in the league 2 years already, but I'm a jump. I'm gonna say Amon Thompson is better than Green, yo. Of course he gonna have to. Of course it's going. His name Chris, yo. His name is Chris, yo. Something regular. I told you, yo. Amon Thompson, of course he's gonna have to adjust to the actual NBA, but I just think he got a better head for the game, pause than Jalen Green, pause. You know what I mean? And you
what about
and you
to say?
definitely got to pause Jalen Green after you say his name. Pause. You know what I mean?
And what's the other nigga name?
Amon Thompson.
No, the other nigga Jalen Green caused some thing one.
Oh, you talking about the one he was pausing on?
Yeah.
They call him nigga
First name
Jake
like Christopher.
Josh Christopher.
Yeah.
That draft Jalen was in is a little shaky, maybe because it's between two good drafts. Yeah, nah, it's good though because I like Cade Cunningham. He just gotta stay healthy, y'all. Shorty tough, y'all.
I don't like the way his game look. I ain't saying he can't play.
Well, he not super athletic.
I just don't like the way his game flow.
Yeah. Like a shorter Paul. Not even Paul George. Paul George a little quicker than him. Yeah, yo, he just jives slow, y'all.
He remind me of a better version of Kyle Anderson.
That's a good comparison. He's a little quicker than Kyle Anderson, but it's not a bad comparison. It's not a bad comparison at all. But definitely if I am Houston coach, I'm calling up Golden State, which is located in San Francisco, and the owner is a known pauser. And I'm trading him to Golden State, y'all. Jalen Green, y'all. Perfect fit, y'all.
Pause out there.
Just you say just for the pause of it, y'all.
Yeah. They are nice and clean. They look like them Dior joints. And one's ready to drop. The game is the game. That's why I would say I would never get the bitches. That shoe game is ridiculous.
Y'all, I mean, what you talking about, y'all?
You just show me some dunks. They coming soon. They look like some low cut Dior looking ones for real. They got
Okay.
the same type colorway. But I don't never get them anyway. Like I don't never win the raffles.
Yeah, what you think about what Dwight Howard was saying about Joker, y'all?
What did he say about him? I ain't see it. I just saw people saying it was crazy for people to put Dwight over Joker.
Dwight Howard said that him himself is a top 10 center of all time, and I guess he's saying he take himself over Joker.
I mean, he should take himself over Joker. Anybody else who agreeing with him, and it's close right now. But Joker, the fact that it's close, I get an edge to Joker because he still got a career to build on. The White shit is already written in stone, and they close already for real. So if he ain't over the White, he gonna be when it's all said and done.
All right. Well, I mean, I think he was specifically talking about prime, and his prime was around the same age, and Joker might be a little bit older as Dwight Howard. And my thing is not as crazy as people are making it out to be. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't necessarily take Joker over D12. But what I am saying is that it's not as crazy as people are making it out to be. If you're going off of if you're going off of a balance of see, Stephen A. Smith tried to make it all about offense. That's what made me a little upset. If you're going off of a balance of offense and defensive capabilities, you got to start thinking differently in the situation. You know what I mean? Who you got around the particular players. You know what I mean? You got to start thinking about that. Now, if I was building a team from bottom up and I had to start with one of those two players, knowing what I can get out of Joker and knowing what I can get out of Dwight Howard, I would probably take Joker because then I just had to be thinking, all right, I'm gonna need some more defensive support for him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna think like that because he's outworldly offensively. But at the same time, you know what I mean? If Joker on the other team and I got Dwight Howard, I believe I can win with Dwight Howard also. Like it's people that were saying Dwight Howard was missing on teams that was playing against Joker.
Right.
And that's current Dwight Howard. We're not talking about prime Dwight Howard. People talking about somebody need to pick up a prime a current Dwight Howard because of Joker.
Right.
So now let's put prime on top of it. So he not talking as crazy as people trying to make it out to.
So we put this year Nuggets team versus that was it 09 Magic team, that team that had Hedo and Jameer Nelson and Rafer Austin and shit. Who winning the best of 7?
Nuggets. I think the Nuggets will win, but I think they would play them better than Miami would.
And they had Rashad Lewis. It was nasty.
I think they would play them better than Miami would, especially if they can erase the mistake of not keeping Skip in as the point. Jameer Nelson wasn't ready to come back. They was running better with Skip.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But so I think that team would do. I think that team would do better than this Miami team did.
I could agree with that. I probably would still take the Nuggets too.
Yeah. I would too in the best of 7. I would too.
6-7.
They ain't got nothing for you. Still gonna have that the Jamal Murray problem. Gonna be a big problem for them.
The Rafer Austin, he can't stick Jamal Murray, but he'd have been able to come down and get his shit too. Just not at the clip that Jamal Murray can. Jamal Murray, but then again, I don't know because the game different. I mean, imagine Skip the Mountain coming down with the mean ass crossover, pulling up on niggas now when that shit is like allowed. Like he wasn't, his game probably was flourish more now than it did back then.
Yeah, Mark. You saying he had 2 6'10" dudes that didn't rebound and jacked up threes all game? Yeah, they was playing the modern game. They was already playing it. Dwight Howard was getting all the rebounds. That man was getting 20 rebounds. He was getting Joker numbers rebounds.
So how long did Dwight from last?
I would have to look it up.
I feel like it was only 3 years. I'm happily ready to admit that I'm wrong, but his mental issues outweigh his reputation as a prime leader in the league.
So he used the year he went to the championship. How many years after he went to the championship was he still in his prime?
White.
It gets real foggy.
I say another 4 or 5 years because he was still the White up until he went to LA. That's when his back got fucked up the first time.
So that means his prime. That means I thought his back got messed up before he went. It got messed up in LA. It didn't get messed up before LA.
I thought it was before.
I thought it was in Orlando.
No, it was in LA. That's why they traded for him for real. They did with the White. His back got fucked up, and Kobe kept calling because he wouldn't play through it.
All right, so that would be a solid about 7 years, yo.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's a great career. Technically,
that's a solid prime
for 7 years.
Yeah, and then to win one on the tail end, you know, as a contributor. You know, he wasn't a star no more, but he was a contributor. He was a top level type role player. So
key contributor too. Key contributor.
Mark said, nah, he made a mistake going to LA and he had a back injury. He went to Charlotte and averaged 17 and 12.
I know the back shit was real bad in LA. It wasn't that bad in Orlando.
I thought he heard it. I thought he heard it in Orlando, and never came back in Orlando and left and went to LA. But I could be wrong, y'all. I could have sworn that he was already slowed down for a second or something, and then he went to LA. But like I said, I could be wrong.
Thought he was still on top of his game when he went to LA.
Yeah, and nobody talks about the fact that Steve Nash was done.
Yeah, he was still money.
Yeah, so you can't blame it all on Dwight Howard. Definitely can't.
Back and kept calling him soft.
Right. So I mean, I think everybody. I think we all got like kind of like a similar type sentiment that no Dwight Howard. Prime Dwight Howard is not better than what we seeing out of Joker right now. But at the same time, if you can't have Joker and you gotta have Dwight, that you can win with Dwight. Like you can win a championship with the right pieces at the right time. You know what I mean?
If you low key can win the same way, like building a team the same way with both of them for real. I mean, because you surround Dwight with shooters and really just shooters. You surround Joker with shooters and defensive players for real. But you really need shooters around both of them because the offense was running around both of them. Dwight Howard, an underrated passer for a big man.
Yeah, and one of the reasons that the Nuggets became a dominant team, a more dominant team in the playoffs, is fucking Aaron Gordon, y'all. Like Aaron Gordon start playing to his damn potential and shit. Like it was a couple games where he was in competition for at least the second best player on the floor that night. You know what I mean?
Shit, it was some games he was the best player. But see, one of them games had like 28 and 12, 28 and 13.
Yeah, but I want to say that game, he got most of that in the first half. That game. He got most of that in the first half. I want to say
14 in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that. And then a lot of them was off of, you know what I mean, like just straight like.
It's just he was dominating his matchup. Like
whoever
the four was for Miami, he was fucking him up. Like
he kept on ending up with little niggas on him.
You know, I'm fucking him up. You switch on me, you put Gabe Vincent on me, I'm bullying him for real. Like he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, see that's what I like, yo, and it don't happen enough in the NBA. And then we gonna move on. So we don't do this too long tonight. He actually or Nuggets game plan or whatever it is, he had a little nigga on him. He took it down low. He had a bigger nigga on him. He going past him and go to the hole. Like, yo, they just don't do that enough in the NBA, yo. To where as though, like, you just run straight down the court. The biggest nigga run straight down the court, yo, and get a mismatch and you throw it to him.
Hey, yeah, easy money.
Yo, and you know what really made me notice that a lot, yo? That gambling shit made me notice that shit a lot, y'all. And speaking of gambling, that goddamn Diamondbacks couldn't score 2 runs, y'all. They down 10-1, y'all.
Again?
10 motherfucking 1, y'all.
I know yesterday.
Yeah. They couldn't get 1 run, but that's all good. That's what I liked about what was going on with them. But yo, we gonna
keep going.
Yo, are niggas familiar with this Adam 22 shit, yo?
Yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with that young fella.
Hey, yo, McFly.
Yeah.
Are you familiar? What's going on with the Adam 22 shit?
Yeah. You need
That's
me to explain it or
I'm just saying, yo, that shit is some high level white boying right there, yo. Like
It's
I can't.
cuckolding at its finest. Like,
you know what? It's crazy because I didn't even think of that word during the whole explanation of the scenario. But I mean, it's weird because he has a rep. I mean, his job is the same thing.
Right.
So, cut 22 is funny. His job is the same thing, and he didn't did a lot of work for us. So, um, I don't know why it. I don't know what about the opportunity drove her to want to do that because it sounded like it was like, oh, I just want to go to work for what? He was like, well, I guess you can go, but why did you feel obligated to do it?
Mark said, granted, he's been fucking with the every top porn chick for the past 3 years.
Right.
I mean, but that's his. Nah, nah.
I mean, they both was in the industry, so I mean, it's not as far fetched as
She,
really.
All right.
if she in the industry, then she should have reached out and did everything herself. He shouldn't have been involved in it. No way, no shape, no form.
Why not?
I can't. All right. I can say that they're different because they on some industry shit. That industry shit, yeah, it is different. Like within the industry, within in the circles of that stuff, they not looked at crazy.
Right.
Him being in a hip hop space at the same time, though,
Is he
we
really in the
don't.
hip hop space?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, he's in hip hop space.
Okay.
Academics talking about him. He's in a hip hop space. He's built his platform on hip hop shit. Now I know he's pivoted, and he's been doing the porn thing the whole time. But he's presenting it within that space. You know what I mean? To the hip hop audience. He's in the algorithm of academics, Joe Budden, Breakfast Club, all of those. He's in those same algorithms.
I've only seen him pop up on like 2 or 3 interviews, and the rest that might pop up are just like we keep scrolling. I don't never really. He's not at no BET awards. He's not. I mean, I don't know. I don't see him as
I mean,
that.
because that's because academics, say cheese, Adam 22. They're the outlaws of the industry, but they're definitely hip hop, like they damn near hip hop gateways because you go through messing with them before you become mainstream. When I say messing with them, you go through being on their radar before you go mainstream. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, I think a lot of people issue or even comes as an issue because
He's definitely a culture vulture. I'm not gonna say that, but that still doesn't mean he's not a part of the culture, even though he's a culture vulture. You know what I mean?
he doesn't seem like he was too on board with her doing that, and I think that's what a lot of people are like. If that's what made it a polarizing scenario because he kind of was like he regretted it after or he had some reluctancy about it. But I think all that's about entertainment. Like you know what your girl was into before. You know what she into now. You know what you into. Like this is like a lot of this stuff. I'd be like, it ain't even news for real. Like
All right,
you see
this is
stuff being
this
annoying.
is the thing though that could be even problematic within their realm, right? Because it's also presented like this the first one for. if we are to believe that, that's the first one for her.
Post marriage,
Say again.
or
Period. Pause. You
that's
know what I
new.
mean? I
That's
don't
new
know.
to me.
Yeah.
I thought
So
she been in the industry.
nah, that was the whole. No. She been in the industry, but she only do certain type of scenes.
Oh,
So apparently, the BBC pause was a honey. It was a wedding gift. You understand what I'm saying? Something she never did before. So this is her wedding gift. So my thing is, this ain't the time for her to be getting that, son. If she never had it before.
bro, she.
Pause.
I saw a clip today. It was she said she had to put it up for like 3 or 4 days because she was hurting that bad afterwards. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, bro.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Right.
Shane, I agree. I think it's definitely a publicity move. Like,
Well, we know it's a pub move. Like it's 100% a pub move. It's content. At the end of the day, they making content. That's a different type of content, though. You know what I mean?
The biggest fuck up to me is you he should have just sent his bitch to the club, bought a nigga a couple drinks, had to take him home, and then fuck him for free. He paid that man 10 bands to fuck his wife. That's ill.
Well, no, because the
man would have fucked his wife for free.
the content was a part of it, though. I don't think it was just about that. So that's what I'm saying.
He fucked on camera for free.
I don't think he paid the dude to smash. I think that was like one of those. The video I think people talking about is an old video where that guy was getting paid by somebody else, another couple.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause he's a professional. They specifically picked out a professional. At the very least, he gonna get his regular fee. Nah, main man got paid for that because they did it to make money, to monetize it.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you monetizing it, then he really didn't. Then it's something different. Like he paid an actor to do what an actor does, and they're making a movie to distribute the content versus like paying somebody $10K just to do that deed, and that's it.
Yeah, but still at the end of the day, making that particular content was still part of her fantasy. He can rationalize it within the making money aspect of it. Put it like this: it's almost like the nigga that pimp his girlfriend because she fuck niggas for money. But that was never his intention. But he's stuck in that lifestyle, so I might as well take the money.
So what is he? What is he looking out of that scenario? Because that sounds like a scenario. Like
It's 100. I mean, but it seemed like it's being presented that he's a cock.
I mean, if that's his thing, that's his thing. Again, like we already said, it's a publicity thing.
Did he record it?
I don't know.
No, I don't think he recorded. I don't think he went ultimate cut. Cause that's ultimate super cut when you in the room.
It's ultimate super.
No, it is like you like that. That's the definition. Like that's the genre. Is a whole genre of that shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, not sure.
Like that's really the genre, yo. Like what was it on Joe Button earlier? I'm not gonna say all of it. So y'all, yeah, if you want to, you can go. What's the name? But the dude, somebody on there was describing the how cuck scenes are. Pause. You know what I mean? That's why I gotta say pause. You know what I mean? Like he said they can get real extreme, yo. Like the cuck don't do the cuck don't do nothing. Pause himself, but he might make a mistake and get paused on. That's how extreme that the dude said they can get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I done seen a few situations to where as though she make the cup pause, kiss her after she done finished getting borrowing pause. So that shit definitely get wicked. Like
I think
Oh my goodness! Shannon said he or she said he recorded it. If I'm not mistaken, put it like this, yo. Any You a wild boy, yo. Anytime you say it was hot, pause, yo. Yo, I don't know no nigga, yo, that would say that shit, yo. If even he made mistake and stumbled across a flick of his girl, yo. You know what I mean?
made a mistake.
No, let me take it back. Kevin Gates, he the only one. Pause. You know what I mean?
he be
Kevin
letting
Gates is
niggas run
wild.
through
I
Drika.
don't know if that story is true.
He be letting niggas run through Drika.
Huh?
Kevin Gates be letting niggas run through his cousin, his wife.
That's what he be doing?
I'm asking.
He said in so many words, right? He was talking to a chick in an interview, and he said that he would want to see the video of his girl, and so his pause can get paused, and he gonna knock her down.
Those balls get you, bro. Kevin, you
So
talking about Kevin Gates?
Kevin Gates, that's what he said. So his pause, he said that shit because it was in reference to a girl talking about bringing other girls. Do Kevin Gates bring other girls home, and how would he carry it? And he say that he don't cheat on his girl because he tell her everything. So he said like if he go smash a chick, he come home and tell his girl, man, I just terrorized this little thing. You know what I mean? Before I came in the house, you know what I mean? Like he's saying that's how he carry it, you know what I mean? And he would expect the same from her to tell him. He'd be like, and I want to see the footage, you know what I mean? Like that's how he said, you know what I mean?
I think Kevin Gates is like one of those characters that's a character to be a character. Like
Man, that nigga it'd be super capping, yo. That's all I gotta say. Like I think 99% of the shit that he be saying be cap, yo.
I would bump it up to
Started a
93.
car
Like
battery or reached the car battery with his bad hands. You can't get no more cappy than that.
so, they had a transformer.
But before you go, yo, I mean before you keep on going, because and the crazy thing is, yo, if you stay in character, some people, it's gonna be enough people that believe you, yo. Long as you stay in character, yo. But go ahead, my bad. Cause it's people out here that believe Kevin Gates, yo.
If you could start a car battery with his bad hands, then he shouldn't be rapping. That nigga should be motherfucking walking on water.
Y'all gonna have to do this entire lesson over again. Just popping up live when y'all feel like say something else on it. All right.
Man, when I send the bat signal out is up.
Yeah, I don't think that he has anything to lose when it comes to like people believing his stable or his cat. I think it just generates more money. Like there's no like I think people will dive into there's no such thing as bad press. So
Unless you the baby.
I think that's the total psychology of it.
You said unless you the baby, Crave.
Yeah, I mean he back, but he had to take an L for a little while.
He had to take he took an L. He did, but I mean
He back though.
he is back.
I
Pause.
don't know.
But
Yeah, she can lean. Yeah, that shit, you're right.
um, they had a transformer, and I
Exposed
and
for
I
a
had
little.
posted it in the group. The transformer was like, yeah. Long story short, the transformer went on a date with Kevin Gates, and the transformer don't look like a transformer. They
Bro,
both had
for the
they.
first 30 seconds, I thought she was talking about the movie. So
The actual transformer. That's funny.
Oh
yeah.
no! This that alphabet transformer. Um. So yeah, they go
Uh,
to lay down or whatever, and yo like, oh, I know he gonna find out, and yo just kept going, and yo stopped and was like, you don't care, and yo was like, yo said Kevin Gates said, nah, we all the same, da da da, and just kept going. It's stuff like that, and again, we don't know if it's true or not because I never heard
Did
Gates
Kevin
speak on
Kevin
that.
Gates confirm or deny?
Right, but
Yo
it's stuff
says,
like that you be like,
yo, that's that's a bar, yo. Yo holla saying when yo holla saying Wiki on a date with Kevin Gates. Pause.
crazy work.
That's a bar, yo. that's a that's a what's main man name, yo?
Shia LaBeouf.
No, that's a Tyler the Creator bar right there, yo.
Oh wow. Yo, Tyler, wow, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole another debate. But yeah, Kevin Gates different and the whole cut thing is wild. Like but the Adam 22, what's weird is the Adam 22 stuff is way more normal if you follow even a little bit of Adam 22. Like
Okay.
he's on that spectrum. He's in the industry. Like why are we surprised that his wife wants to do that type of work? The question is like if you cared about it, he's making a scene about it. Like, well, I don't know how I feel about it, bro. I'm sure they had a long conversation about it. Even it probably wasn't even a long pause. Like, it was probably like, hey, what do you think about doing this content for the website? Oh yeah, I think it would be cool with it. Okay, we'll probably went more in depth about the conversation was well how we gonna promote it,
All
and
right.
that's
All
probably
right. All right. With that being said, do you believe that he approached her with it or she approached him with it?
oh he absolutely approached her about it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
a pimp was gonna be a pimp. This the most we didn't talk about Air 22 probably all year, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be the last though.
Yeah. So a pimp is gonna be a pimp. You gotta create controversy or polarizing content, and it's not for more polarizing for a character like that than this person that's in the industry, this murder somebody that's in the industry is um, um, having content with somebody else. What do you guys think about it? And we are so like bored because there's nothing else going on. That's like, oh, let's talk about let's talk about this. Like we don't really care. Like I don't. That like the whole he's part of hip hop. He's so irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. Like I
I'll agree. I'll agree with that. And he actually lost his cachet with hip hop anyway when he let his cast go or they had their part in anyway because they the ones that made it hip hop anyway. He couldn't
Is
make
he? What podcast was he on?
no jumper.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was a thing. He because Joe Budden and checked him about being a culture vulture,
yeah.
and then it was like a month after that he went and fired one of his podcasters. He did 80 Dirty on live on a show talking about what he snitched or something like that, or did it like he did something, but he fired him live on the show, which is crazy. But all those little things is just like blips of polarization to get content.
Yeah, and he definitely exposed himself because of it's obvious. Like
Right.
he was trying to follow the Joe Button. He was trying to follow the Joe Button blueprint, but it was actually real passion behind what Joe did, right or wrong.
Was
Even
I
though
hate to admit it, but the Joe Button show has gotten a lot better
most
with my
definitely
hair, and it's fucked up. But I don't give a fuck about Mile and Rory no more. I didn't think that was going to be the case when it first popped off, but that content ain't shit no more to me. I mean, it's not. I guess it's just so like normal content. It's not polarizing content. Like Joe knows how to create content. When they talked about something, I forget, but they have a certain level of chemistry on the show where it's like, whatever his name, Queensy Flip or whatever his name is,
Queen's Flip.
Queens Flip.
I didn't like him before the Joe Button podcast, but I will say that I never gave his content enough time for me to like him. I only saw him in clips, small clips.
What a clips was designed to do what it did, which was get people to share.
Right, right.
I didn't. I think it's goofy. And then when he got on the show, he was like so combative on the show at first. It was like, nah, I don't even want to watch it because like he all over the place and keep cutting. But I guess he wound up talking to him and he wound up like the flow on the show is a lot better now. Like after he
Yeah,
calmed down.
yeah. And he a little slow for real.
Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Queen's Flip a little. He'll look a little on the slow side, y'all.
I'm not surprised that Led is not Baltimore exclusive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And I won't even say that like he can't get money fast because I know a lot of slow niggas that can get money fast.
Shit.
What happened with Math and Joe?
Say what?
Mark said he ain't messing with Queen's Flip since that show they had with Math and Joe.
Yeah, I missed that. What happened with Math and Joe, Mark?
They had a show or episode. Y'all don't remember him when he used to jack his kid up in the car with songs in it? Is that the same as the Math and Joe show? Let me look it up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I know yo was wild. I know he was definitely wild, and then he was when you wild and over New York, that can get on my nerves a little bit.
Over New York.
Yeah, I mean I know anybody from anywhere should know what the fuck I'm talking about, y'all. You can be from anywhere and know what over New York mean.
Oh, I feel you. Pause.
Like if that nigga ain't home, if he's somewhere else, you gonna know exactly where he from. Probably every half hour. Every half hour, you gonna know exactly what barrel he from, y'all.
Queens, New York, Brooklyn. Like, I don't care, bro. For real. Nobody outside your 63rd block care. I ain't gonna hold you. New York ain't even like what it used to be for real. A lot of stuff ain't like what it used to be though, if we being honest.
Yeah,
A lot of stuff done changed big time.
New
Um,
York thing was that everything happened at first. It's not like that no more.
uh-huh.
it definitely ain't. I'm surprised this many people like that one chick that got a little buzz this year. She was like, what was the hot dog microphone thing?
You talking about
Thor
you
or
talking
Suge
about
Scarlett.
or
Scarlett?
Scott? Yeah, I'm like, why y'all? Yeah, I like her flow. Da da da. I'm like, bro, she sound retarded.
No, I like Scarlett, yo.
It said 91% talking, but I feel you.
Yeah.
And
No,
the
Yes,
producer. I ain't know you put that at the bottom bar.
yes, because I fuck with Scarlett, yo.
It was when man,
Get the
I'm a
fuck back.
creep. Just looking, can't even hear. Who that? Creeping. Chelsea, here it is. It was when Mav let his producer walk instead of paying him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research, Mark, because I sit on.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, and Math was on an interview tour talking about it. I remember that shit.
I'm gonna listen to some Scarlett later.
You said you're gonna intentionally listen to Scarlett later.
Yeah, yo, back the fuck up. Now she got this one song with Benny the Butcher and Jada Kiss. That shit hard.
Okay. No, I like her. I like her, and she presents something different, physically, aesthetically. You know what I mean? She's not the most beautiful chick in the world, but she still present a different visual. You know what I mean?
You know, niggas be lusting over Glorilla now, so anything is possible.
Petite light skinned chicks always been a thing.
She is garbage though, and she sound like she got a pineapple stuck in her throat.
A pineapple.
That shit wicked, but you know, I like her music too. So
Yeah, I like
I sound like
Glorilla.
I'm hating on her.
Shit, yo, the shorty. I found two shorties rougher than both of them, yo. So, like, I'm talking about on a, in the algorithm. You know what I mean?
Who the one who got the strap on her hip?
I don't know. I gotta find her. I don't know her name yet. Like, I listened to her video probably like 20 times and still don't know her name yet. But I'll find her again. And there's another one that I found. It was either today or yesterday, yo. She got one eyelash on, yo. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo, I just saw that, yo. I
Yo,
just saw that.
shorty
And
go
she be
hard, yo.
shaking her little her trash
That
can.
little-
She got like the ugliest butt, but she be shaking it. It's little as shit.
Yo, that little ratchet monster go hard, yo. I don't
Yo,
pause.
she
I mean,
wildin',
she go
yo.
hard, so I don't gotta say pause of her going hard, but you know what I mean, yo. She,
The
yo.
confusion on the pause protocol.
I'm saying
Talk
nigga
about
need a
chicks. I
rule
don't
book,
think I gotta
yo.
say pause, but I'm gonna say pause.
Nah, yo, but nah, yo. Shorty go hard, yo. Like she might be the most ratchet one yet. Like she might be the like after you finish all the stages and shit, you know what I mean, on the video game, then
She
you
the
got like
ratchet boss.
the final ratchet boss, yo. She might be her, yo.
Lola Brooke like 4'9", right? She looks small as hell on screen.
Yeah, Lola Brooke is little, yo. Trying to tell you, yo. Like, matter of fact, let me see if I can find her real quick, yo. Yo, she deserve a spin, yo. Let me see something.
So what's up with them dudes in sports we trust, yo?
I don't know.
Yo, they be wildin'.
I'm not. I
Yo.
don't have no access to that group, yo.
You don't?
No, they kicked me out a while ago.
Yo, they did.
Yeah, they kicked me out a long time ago, yo.
Yo, dude posted in there this evening or whatever.
What'd you say, yo? Yeah.
He posted in there a picture like somebody out with their lady or whatever. I guess he drinking sangria from a straw, but yo took a picture. He with his
Of the
girl. He
nigga?
take a picture of the other guy. I'm
Yeah,
like, to
yeah.
me, bro, like where we at in life where you just like, yeah, I guess you could talk like, yeah, I guess talking about other people is a thing, but when you take pictures of other people and they minding their business, ain't doing nothing to you, bro, like to me, I think it's just a complete disconnect, and it's like one of those things where it's unraveling or unhinged where we going as a society where we just comfortable with doing like like what's the word I'm looking for? Is invasive. When you start doing a whole bunch of invasive shit, it's like, bro, like, so
Yeah.
what? So what? You're drinking sangria with a straw. He would have checked. He minding his business. Like, who cares? What do you? Is your life that like?
I mean, you could chuckle to your girl or something like that, but you know, taking a picture or some shit like that, that's okay.
That's a
Hell yeah. Fuck that. Oh, there she go.
that's horrible, bro. You know, leggings, and that's all you got going on.
Yo, it get worse. It get worse. You gotta
Hold up,
watch
yo.
it.
She barred up though, yo. I'm sorry, yo. Hold up, yo.
You gotta watch it. It get worse.
Can y'all see it?
Pause. Yeah.
Can you see the video?
Pause.
Who said, "Can you see it?" That's crazy.
Oh man, y'all crazy, man. Pause.
Rest in peace, brother.
You gonna start pausing everything.
Nah, in the context of the flow of what just happened, I had to pause that y'all crazy. Sorry, y'all.
She more of a comedian than full time rapper. I don't know who you talking about.
Rip Relly.
She doing the same thing as Scar.
Yeah, she doing the same thing. She letting you know that she out that same mob.
I'll take a bitch man if they act the fuck up. Bitches, pathetic, dirty, messy. Stand down, ho, cause these niggas you won't catch it. We gon' make a house visit to make sure you get the message and to whoop your baby out you if you pregnant. I don't really do it, but I did it on a bitch.
What?
Nicki Minaj, I just
What?
shit it on a bitch.
What?
Keep your dude inside while you
What?
mixing me and shit. He
What?
called me his magician, I make
What?
mixing on a dick. Yeah, I take your man and I take hers too. Throw that ass back on him till that nigga boss blue. I take your man and I take hers too. Throw that ass back on him till that nigga boss blue.
Yo, this is the female version of yo being in the video with AR-15 and a strap on your hip, yo. That's the female version of that, yo.
And send them bars 2 years old though.
You say they 2 years old?
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't been following her. I don't know her name.
it's weird. Like it was like the angle. She went from like 180 to 103 pounds just based on the angles. But that's
Yeah.
crazy work, bro. Like
She got a fat person. She got a fat person middle.
fat person.
Yeah, yo, she entertaining though, yo. That's all I'm looking for is entertainment, yo. For real,
I mean, yeah, I value entertainment so so cheap. Man. Like that's crazy. Strap on your hip, pause. She said that.
No, not her.
Oh, dog, he said strap. He said strap on your hip. Pause. He said somebody said that, so you gotta pause that.
Yeah, I think you said that, Bruce.
All right, I mean, I accept what I accept.
You said that. You're making sure that the pause go to the right person.
I mean, if it go to me, it go to me. You know what I mean?
Pause.
Shit, if it go to me, it go to me. You know what I mean?
That's
Pause.
crazy work. That was crazy, bro. If it go to me, it go to me.
No, I pause it. Y'all ain't hear that. You can rewind that shit.
That's some Adam 22. That's some Adam 22 shit. If it go to me, it go to me. Yo, it's been real, fellas. I'm gonna get up out of here. Pause.
All right, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, my guy.
Y'all be safe, bro.
All right.
You too. All I'm saying is, yo.
All I'm saying is them dudes couldn't score one run, yo. Yo, that is
That's
awful,
the only leg
yo.
that ain't go.
I'm about to look at it now. 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Oh, the Pirates couldn't score one run.
No, Arizona. Arizona couldn't score.
Arizona
I
got
mean,
7.
not Arizona. Houston couldn't score 2 runs.
Um,
And oh no, I still got other legs going. Zach Gallen, is he still in the game? Because he need another strikeout. He might be out the game right
he
now.
only got how many innings? 7 innings. Yeah, he might not go no more.
And he
Bottom of
need
the
one more.
7th.
He
I
need
don't
one more
know.
strikeout. I need 2 more. Let me see, Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander is out the game. I know he's out the game already. He gave up 5 hits, 3 runs. He's out the game. So that wasn't the only thing that killed that leg. That wasn't the only thing that killed that leg right there. Let me see. I mean that ticket. What's Christian Walker doing? 7th inning. He don't have no hits.
He do got hit. He got double.
He got a double.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, we in the money now. If he got a double is two bases, right?
2 run. Yeah, it's 2 bases.
Yeah. Oh, we in the money, son. I wish it was the other ticket, but it's all good. Only put 930 on that.
Christian Walker, I already knew it was going. Yeah, this game, he was shitty last game. That's why when you said it, I heard it as the Diamondbacks ain't scored but 1 run again, and I'm like, damn.
No, I
Your
probably
offense
did
is
say
usually consistent.
I probably did say Diamondbacks one time, but it was actually it was Houston.
Mm.
It was Houston. Let's see something. Let me confirm this Christian Walker. Love. Yeah, Arizona definitely is consistent with getting some runs. Ticket top. Boy Corbin Carroll, yo, the truth. I don't even know why I ain't use him.
Wasn't on the ticket.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, because I definitely
I'd have
was
used him instead
Corbin.
of Christian Walker. Yeah, let's see, he wasn't on the motherfucking
Corbin.
ticket when I looked. I mean, Christian Walker cool too, but Corbin Carroll damn near always come through for a nigga.
Yeah.
I think it's only one time I really bet on that he ain't come through. I remember one time I had a home run ticket. I needed a home run from Yo hit one in the bottom of the 9th for real. Or it was the bottom of the 8th. It was one of them last 2 innings. That shit was weird.
Yeah, I think I might have hit that day. I think I might have trailed you on that.
But I don't know why the fuck. Because if he was on there, I definitely would have picked him over Walker for real. But Walker got that shit anyway, so it don't make a difference. He got the motherfucking double and the RBI.
All right, they just ain't posted yet.
Yeah, DraftKings really drag their feet. What I need is FanDuel to start cranking the motherfucking free bets back out.
Yeah, I never used my FanDuel before.
They be doing that weekends deposit that shit.
You said deposit match, so whatever you your first deposit they match it.
Yeah, it's either your first deposit or your first bet.
Latasha said, "Say Tasha one time for the playback." All right, Tasha. I say Tasha for you.
Making it seem like that should be long as hell. It sounded short to me.
That shit regular. Pause, y'all. You gotta pause that shit. Every time, you definitely gotta pause that shit, yo.
I understand why. I watched told you I watched I'm a Virgo
Yeah,
I
you
was
said you ain't like
disappointed.
it.
Yeah, I was disappointed. But
It was good. I liked it, yo.
I also watched Everything Everywhere at Once, and
Uh-huh.
I was a little disappointed in that too.
Yeah, because that definitely got hyped. I didn't
Hmm.
see it yet, but it definitely got hyped.
Like first half of the movie good, I would say,
Mm.
and then they spend the next half of the movie making you just like it. At least me, but I can't see how Jamie Lee Curtis won Best Supporting Actress over Angela Bassett.
So Jamie Lee
I ain't-
Curtis got the best supporting actress Oscar over Angela Bassett, who made the whole movie that was lacking some stuff. That she's the like really a supporting actress that was like the main character type shit. Yeah, all right.
that shit. It was wait.
I haven't seen Jamie Lee Curtis's performance in that
Like
movie
I don't think her
for me to
performance
judge
was
it.
bad, but just
But
just how you
it wasn't
described
Oscar
it,
worthy.
she didn't carry the movie. She
All
didn't
right.
like her character to me could have been played by anybody for real.
Like coming out of that movie, you wouldn't be like, "Oh, she deserved an Oscar." And I don't know many people who didn't see that and wasn't like, "Yo, she deserved an award." Angela Bassett deserves an award for that. So, I mean, I can see why. Like I ain't see it, but I can see why you disappointed and why you upset at it.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, it was cool, but it's definitely worth a watch. But it's long as shit. It's like two and a half hours.
Oh nah, that's a two session movie for me.
Like,
Like I can sit and I can. It seemed like I can sit and binge watch a television show for more hours than a movie would take. But if I sit and watch one movie, that's too long. I'm going to sleep. Like I went to sleep on Avatar, maybe like
well,
twice.
with the TV show, is breaks and shit in between,
Yeah,
and you can hear the shit starting over and everything like that. So it's a new show, you gotta pay attention to or whatever. With a
right.
movie, it kind of drag on. But I don't know. If you want to watch it, it's kind of broken down in the parts, so you can watch like I think the first part called everything everywhere or something. I can't. They break it down based off the title for real.
Shannon say it was a different role for her talking about Jamie Lee Curtis.
I don't really get how it was too much different than anything she really played in. She played a little like off kilter, psychotic white woman.
Yeah, I seen that stuff like that before, and that shouldn't be the buy all end all if somebody had a great performance. Like in Angela Bassett, yeah, that was an Angela Bassett type role. I mean, we can say that, but still at the same time, her performance in that role is spectacular. You know what I mean? You gonna get mad at Jordan for Jordaning? You know what I mean? Can't do that,
Or
y'all.
Denzel for Denzelin.
Denzelin, right? Because that's all he did in Training Day when he did get the award. Of course, yeah, he played a villain this time, but it was just villain Denzelin. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know what to say about that. You know what I mean? She was raw.
Cause
That's what I'm
like,
gonna say.
did Michelle Yeoh win Best Actress for Everything All at Once? I don't think she did.
Nah, nah.
And I
I'm pretty
thought her
sure.
performance was better because she
Right,
had to play a wider range of characters.
right. She probably deserved it. Like
Like
she
she
probably
was
showing up deserved it. Who won the best actress award?
I
for
gotta
the
pull it
Oscar.
up.
Let me look it up real quick. I'm already on Google already. Let me see. Would that be 2023 or 22?
I think it's 23.
Best Actress, Oscar. Yeah, she won it.
Oh, Michelle, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's dope.
yeah. She won it. Michelle Yeoh, everything, all at once.
She was
Everything all
fire.
at once. Yeah, I
Like
like
I
her. I
said,
always like her.
she had to play. Like I said, they was switching characters sometimes, like mid sentence and shit like that. Like she was dope.
I'll say that in her realm of what she's been doing her whole career, I'm glad she got that award because she been a top tier, top level actress ever since she been introduced to us.
What else she playing?
I think the first thing I saw him was Crouching Tiger. First thing I
Oh,
recognized her
she
from was
did.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and she been in
Okay.
a lot of other shit, a lot of action shit. She been in a lot of movies, y'all. Like I'll had to sit back and think to really list it, you know what I mean? Or if I Google her movies, I would, you know what I mean? I seem like, oh yeah. But she been in too many Asian movies from that I've seen to name, you know what I mean? But I'm glad that she's just recognized as an actress, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she gets big props from me. She did her thing in there. Like, the little girl that played our daughter was dope too. Like, I would have thought that she would have won Best Supporting Actress over
Over right.
over Jamie Lee Curtis for real. So no,
Has a child actor ever won an Academy Award before?
I think uh, a little girl won it. What's her name? Dakota Fanning. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't remember what movie it was for, but I remember her being the little girl that won it.
Okay. 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 And it's gonna come to me, pause, what movie that
It
she
might have been no. They didn't give Jamie a lifetime. I mean, they might have gave her one too. They they gave Angela Bassett a lifetime achievement award. I mean, it wasn't Jamie Lee Curtis that got one. At least to my knowledge, it was Angela Bassett that got the.
No, he's saying that
Oh, they gave
they
her
made
a lifetime achievement.
yeah
Okay, I get it.
they made the Oscar a lifetime achievement award
Yeah. The
for
daughter wasn't
yeah.
a child. The daughter was a teenager, like probably like 19, 20.
Okay. All right.
But Dakota Fanning was a bona fide kid when she won it for real.
Yeah, I
But
remember that.
the little girl, she should have. I keep calling her, but she a little girl to me. She should have been just the supporting actress or the husband. Like, they definitely skipped over. I think she was the most noteworthy person to put on the list for real, or a way to Americanize it a little bit.
Right.
I
So
mean,
Angela
she was
Bassett,
definitely, huh?
Tatum on there was like 10 years old and one. He talking about some real old school shit, and he said I don't think Dakota won. That movie is amazing. I don't know, it's A+. He talking about which they did on
Everything.
three or four computers using Premiere Pro. Yeah, that's rough right there. If they just using Premiere Pro, yeah, that's hard. Um, But yeah, I do remember the Tatum O'Neal shit being sent. He said he don't think Dakota Fanning won. So
I thought she gotta have a claim for something.
yeah, she might have been nominated for something, and that was probably a big deal. It's probably a big deal that she was nominated.
Yeah, no, the movie was definitely, I thought it was a cool movie. I didn't think it was like people was when it came out around the same time or right before Doctor Strange came out and right after Spider-Man and shit, and it was like, oh, that's the best multiverse movie ever, and da 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 da. I mean, it was dope as far as like how they explained it, but it fell apart at the end for me. Like it just became like a soap opera. Like if they'd have ended the shit probably right where they give you the false ending, like one of the versions is like a movie star or some shit like that. If they'd have ended the shit right there where they was like rolling the credits and made you think that this shit was over, I'd have probably been mad that it was like a abrupt ending like that. But I'd have thought it was a better movie overall for real. Everything after that part kind of like dragged this shit down to me. They spend motherfucking 5 minutes talking as rocks, and you just gotta read the captions. Fuck that.
All right, so this is my thing, right? How was The Flash a multiverse movie when it mattered what he did when he went back in the past?
The Flash was I wouldn't call it a multiverse movie until the end. Like his shit was more like is it, I guess, Universal movie, because like he was creating different timelines within the same universe. Like towards the end, when you got to see like Nicolas Cage and all that shit, that's when that shit started to bleed into like the multiversal shit. But I don't know. The Flash always been stupid with how they explain that shit for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always been stupid with how they explain that shit. But it's 12 o'clock. I'm probably ready to get out of here myself, bro.
All right. It's time to go ahead and knock it on down. All right, brethren. Good one tonight. Get at you.
Shout out to you tomorrow.
All right, man.
Pause, I guess.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.